Shalom Yasharallah, first and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Racha HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth in righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that passed on serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. To you sisters who believe, keep encouraging and supporting your brothers that are out here pushing this word to get us out of here. And to you, and always commemorate the sister who washed Yahweh Shai feet when you read the scriptures. I'm going to read a scripture and I'm going to discuss it. I'm still working, as y'all probably can tell. But the scripture that I want to read is Matthew 12 and 25. So it reads, "And Yahweh Shai knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand." So what I wanted to talk about with that was, right now, I gotta be honest. And I gotta say, there are so many people right now that big up Trump and think Trump is such a great fucking president. And whether he is or isn't, I don't care. Like, I really couldn't care less who's president, because at the end of the day, Satan's president, and Satan has been president since forever. Now, right now, the one thing that I can say about the current president is that he's clearly the most divisive president in the history of the U.S. But that's fine, because what did we just read? Any and every kingdom divided against itself can't stand. And for those of you that are into politics and into America, you're going to hate me saying this, but America can't stand if it's divided. Whether you're Republican or Democrat, y'all are fighting against each other over damn near every single policy. It's beautifully crafted by the Most High that he picked basically a goofball as a president that's going to divide the world. You got Republicans that are embarrassed about him being president. You got Democrats that are fighting him on it. And then you got Democrats that wouldn't support Kamala. You really are dealing with a house divided. Even within the same fucking Republican and Democrats, y'all are fighting each other. Shit, your last president, Kamala, called him a racist. Like, she's not the same shit. Like, Kamala's not a damn racist. They're still fighting over fucking illegal immigrants and some law. They're still fighting on policy within the country while while they are at war. Well, it's supposedly a ceasefire. But y'all need to be worried about Homeland Security. You need to be worried about fucking terrorist cells being activated. You're sitting here worried about fucking immigration and all that. Man, you need to take care of your own situation. You need to watch out for what's going to happen because you joined Israel in a fight against Iran. Y'all are sitting here worrying about the wrong shit. Everything else should take a back seat to the security of your country, right? But this house that's divided is not going to stand. This country is as divided or more divided than I've ever seen or heard of in all this time that this has been a country. That should scare the fuck out of you Americans that don't have faith in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. If I weren't in the truth, I would be fucking probably freaking out like, yo, this is it. And I don't have nothing spiritually to think about in the afterlife or nothing. Like, this is we're at the end, man. There's never been a time, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Ever since Obama first got in office, what was that, 2008, I think? Ever since Obama got in office, I've seen this country falling apart. Ever since the blackface of the New World Order got in office, I've seen the decline. I've seen things changing drastically. I had 8 years in the truth, I think, if I'm right, about 2008 to 2016 was Obama, 2017 to 2020 was Trump. Yeah. So 2008 to 2016. So I was a whole 8 years in this truth, seeing Obama basically kind of take over. You know, and I got to tell y'all, man, you know, it was funny. I used to get annoyed with this brother Sabal because he used to always like to say slick shit at camp. Which you got brothers like that. That's not nothing. That's not a crime. So let me try to strengthen this thing holding the camera. But he used to pull out change out of his pocket and say, "This is the change you could believe in." You know, but it's funny. But I didn't believe it. None of us Israelites. And it's funny because when Obama got in office, everybody was arguing us down and angry with us because y'all niggas are sitting here praying for him and praying over him. And, you know, even a controversy about his pastor came out, which I forgot how he explained that shit away. But, you know, honestly, man, listen, this change you can believe in, it was a change for the worse. You can believe in a change for the worse. You know, but the country, and if you remember, that was when the spike in unarmed black and brown men getting murdered by the cops was brought to light more. And you had fucking stupid ass Republicans saying, "Oh no, they're just exaggerating, or they're lying about that or whatever." No. Black and brown men were getting killed by police, whether the police are Jew or Jake, 10 tribes, you know, at very alarming rates. You know, but you started seeing the division during Obama, like I said, because you had people that are like, well, damn, with one of them as president, because you got people that are stupid enough to think that he's an African American, that he's really one of us. He was never one of us. Obama was never your fucking people. A lot of y'all bought that shit hook, line, and sinker. I remember a bitch I went to college with got mad at me. Deleted me off social media because she was mad about some bullshit. With Obama. You know, but this is an absolute house. This is literally the most divided I've seen this country. I mean, I'm 45 years old. 3 months away from being 46. 3 months away from being 46. And let me tell y'all, man. I have never seen the country in this much turmoil with itself. And especially because, you know, I remember the Gulf War. That was in the 90s. I remember in the 90s, like when fucking Bush Sr. was in office, I didn't hear, well, I mean, I'm a little kid. I'm pretty sure they kept it away from me, but I never even heard during or after that the country was so divided. In fact, both Bushes, you know, Bush Jr., you did have a lot of people that saw that he was a dumbass. You know, but not as divided, not as many people just fighting and arguing over it. You know, then you had, let's see, Bush Jr., I think, was until Obama. I'd like to think Bush Jr. was until Obama. Because if not, I don't remember what president would have been in the way, in the middle between Bush and Obama. But you had Bush Jr., then you had Obama. That's when the country really started taking a turn. This was after, you know, I don't know if I could say the date in September, you know, after the towers, you know, where the world, where the country really was up in arms over that great disaster. You know, you could even go back as far as 2001 to say that could be the start of the decline of this country, because that's when you have now Homeland Security, you know, doing all the shit they did, you know, surveilling people and shit. I mean, this country has really every single president since, I would say, probably Bush. You know, but Bush, at least Bush Jr. still had a level of unity. Obama didn't have the country as disunited. What I will say about Obama, what I will say about Obama is that was the time when Edomites thought that they were losing this country to black people. So from 2016, it's a whole new level of, no, from 2008 rather, it's a whole new level of anger from Edomites. Because then comes in Obama's vice president, and then Kamala Harris was running for vice presidency. And they're all evil. None of them is good. Fuck all of them. Every single, including Trump. You know, but Trump is teaching our people that those people are the devil. What good can you say about anything he's done, other than the fact that he's making prophecies come to pass? Well, he's not making them, but he's the president that's orchestrating, because the Most High is controlling him to do what he do. So, you know, he's actually doing so much damage just by being a divisive president. How are you divisive? I swear, Americans are fucking stupid. Americans are fucking stupid. Because you don't unite in a time of war. Like, yo, this should be the time. All you motherfuckers should be uniformly praying to y'all gods, because this is the time. Let me tell y'all, that attack on Iran, y'all better be very alert about that. You would think with some level of intelligence, y'all would be like, yo, that shit might not go unpunished. You don't know what the hell's gonna happen. You know some pretty horrific things happen. I remember I have some of my closest friends that are not in the faith. They were in Paris when those terrorist attacks happened. When those shootings happened in France. If I was y'all, I would be very nervous. I would stay the hell away from any major place if I could. I wouldn't congregate too many places. I wouldn't go to, yo, and that's another thing too. You know, I don't know how many of y'all know I just came back from a cruise. There's people telling me, I want to go on another cruise. I want to go to a football game. Nigga, did you not see fucking Gotham Dark Knight Rises? After what happened with Iran, y'all dumbasses want to go to a fucking football game? Are you fucking stupid? I don't know about all that. Y'all want to go to the eye of the storm. No siree. You know, but anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom, and listen, I hope Trump keep dividing the people. I hope people keep not seeing eye to eye with the evil that this society is up to, that the leaders of this society are up to. So with that, shalom.